Hi everyone and welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain S-Rank walkthrough. This is mission 12 and it's called Hellbound. Now this is a long mission, guys, as you've probably seen in the time. Even though I'm going to edit most of it, because I'm going to edit a lot of the cutscenes so I don't spoil anything. And I'm going to edit the arrival to this place, which is basically the same way that I'm going to get out of here. So as you're going to see me get out, the same way as I get out, I used to get in. So I didn't feel like it was necessary to show every single step, because this is a long mission. This is a really long mission. So I always come up here and get this objective because, well, not always, but I just want to show you that getting this objective is part of the mission. And you can get it. You can probably get the S rank anyways, but I just show you. So we got those papers. I already grabbed that cassette, so I don't have it again, and we're going to Fulton these guys out, and this is the mission where at the end we're going to have a sort of boss fight. And why do I say sort of? Because we're going to face or rather escape from Sahelanthropus, the new Metal Gear that's in this game. That is really cool in its design, but it's ultimately a piece of fucking shit. Now, this is not the boss fight though, this is the escaping from Sahelanthropus, and it's really tricky, and it's probably going to ruin your S rank, so... But you need to know that by the time that we get to Sahelanthropus, the alert phase is not going to keep working. If you alert Sahelanthropus, which you have no other way, because he's going to see you immediately, you can still get the no alert bonus, because what really counts is everything before Sahelanthropus. Sahelanthropus is really about not getting hit too much, which really counts for the S rank, not dying, because you will have to retrieve the checkpoint, and that counts for the S rank, for fucking it up, I mean. And what else? I don't know. I bring the D-Dog. I'm always going to bring D-Dog. I think at the end of the mission I actually lose some of the... Oh, I never know what to name the fucking counter that goes up if you take people to their missions, and if you don't and you extract them, it's going to go down. The body approval, something like that. So as I am extracting this base, you're going to see how to get in. Just hug the right side of the base and infiltrate and exfiltrate through this area. Of course, if you come by day, this is going to be really more difficult. Again, I choose ASAP and it sent me by night, guys. If this is I mean, if I get too many missions which I'm infiltrated at night, I'm just going to change it manually today, because I get that it could get a little boring to see me always infiltrating by night, but it's not on purpose. In fact, I just redid this mission because I infiltrated by day and exfiltrated this part, which was a lot more fun to exfiltrate. A lot of cool things happen, but I ruined the S rank at the end. I ruined it because when you have to extract Emmerich from the other base that we're going to get to, you have to carry him all the way out, and that counts as an alert phase bonus. If someone sees you carrying Emmerich, you're going to ruin the S rank, because immediately the full base goes into alert. If you kill people, you really ruin the S rank, and if you retry and alerted the soldiers, you ruin the checkpoint. So this is a long mission, a really long mission, that I'm going to show you only the important parts that you have not to get seen, guys, and don't kill anyone. and I'm going to show you a route on how to extract Emeric that is pretty safe. I wouldn't say it's the safest I found, but I will say it's the only one I actually found to get out. I'm going to get out of the base without being seen, but I'm not going to get out of the base with the robot. In that part you can choose to grab the robot and extract with the robot. Now you should always get the robot outside. I'm going to tell you this because I already have the robot, I'm just replaying the mission, but if you are doing it for the first time, you should always get on the robot, on D Walker, get it out and full tom him, so it goes to your mother base, and then get Emeric out as whatever you can. Then you just can replay the mission and get the S rank. But just for you to don't miss D Walker, because D Walker, even though I'm not gonna use it, you're not gonna see me use D Walker. Probably I'll never say never, but probably I will never use D Walker, because D Walker is really like a thing for going full Rambo, right? Which you can do, and the game can be a lot of fun by doing so. But this is an S rank walkthrough, and the S rank almost entirely entails that I'm going to have to do this: infiltrations, stealth, and not getting seen. Now, I was talking about Sahelanthropus, and Sahelanthropus is a piece of shit boss. When we actually fight Sahelanthropus, it's going to be on the extreme limitator, and oh my fucking god, oh my fucking shit. When you fight Sahelanthropus on normal difficulty, it's a piece of fucking cake. It's laughable. It's a laughable boss fight, and it's sad. But when you play it on extreme, if it hits you with his with any of the weapons, it's going to kill you. So it actually feels like you're fighting a huge robot. I mean, the difficulty that you get on extreme should have been the normal difficulty when you fight Sahelanthropus, because in no way in fucking hell I will be fighting a fucking huge robot. And watch this. I just have to do this because I'm going to get seen. And down. There we go. Now we have the checkpoint. Already we extracted. We're going to have a checkpoint, and I'm going to cut to the infiltration of the base where Emeric is. So you just don't see me running through the open world, because that's boring. So here, checkpoint, see? And we're gonna cut to the other part. There we go. Some sloppy editing, but there we go. Episode 12, Hellbound. We are infiltrating the second base, the base that Emeric is being held. So, as I was saying, guys, Sahelanthropus on extreme, I think it would have been great if it would have been the normal difficulty, because I just remember Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm going to give you an example of how extreme that difficulty was. In Metal Gear Solid 2, when you fought Metal Gear Ray with Raiden at the end, which curiously enough, the first boss in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is Metal Gear Ray, and that's cool. And when we fought Metal Gear Ray, we fought, in fact, a lot of Metal Gear Rays. If I'm not mistaken, in normal difficulty or hard, well, it changes. So I think in hard difficulty we only fought like 10 Metal Gear Rays, if I'm not mistaken. In normal you will have to fight 5 or something like that. Now in extreme there are 25 Metal Gear Rays total at the area where you're fighting. That is a mobile mother base. I don't want to spoil too much the story, because if you plan to play it, I don't want to ruin it. But you have to fight 25, all of the Metal Gear race, and all of the Metal Gear race have giant fucking robots, and they shoot you with lasers, with explosive rounds, with what more? With missiles. Oh, the missiles are they are homing missiles, so you have to dodge exactly when they are going to hit you. And believe me, everything sounds a lot. Everything sounds easier always when you are telling it, but believe me, fighting it is a lot more difficult. And it's just that when you play it on extreme, you have to fight the 25 the 25 Metal Gear race. You have to kill all the Metal Gear race, all of them. And it was so fucking extreme and challenging. You know what it's like to go from 1 to 25? When the first one already can kill you in 2 shots, you can die so easily in that difficulty. And that's what made Metal Gear so fucking awesome. They were challenging. This is another thing that this Metal Gear lacks, because even though you can fight Sahelanthropus with extreme limitator and it's really tough, and I'll tell you guys, other mission that you can fight in extreme is Metallic Archaea, and Metallic Archaea entails, this might be a little spoiler guys, if you don't want to read, just go through like 5 minutes into the video and I'll stop, because I'm just going to name this. In Metallic Archaea you fight the skulls, the armored skulls, and in extreme difficulty I have tried like 2 or 3 hours and I still couldn't get the S rank. It's like a peak difficulty, that mission. It's really tough. So I'm going to see if I can get it. That's the end of the spoiler, by the way. So, not really a spoiler, but whatever. I mean, I want to be careful with these things. So, we're still infiltrating this base. If you follow the exact path that I'm taking, even though it's day or night, because this is day actually, I'm using the night vision because even though it is day, it's not night, it's already day. Even though it's day, the night vision is going to always show you exactly where the enemies and items are by glowing like really yellow. And it's just useful even during the day, but when the sun is hitting your fucking face, don't use it. Don't use it because it's just not gonna work. But for now it totally does. So I'm going to have to sleep this guy. There he goes. There is a walker gear over there that I think I'm going to full tune out. I think, because I failed this mission and I don't know if the failure was the one that I full tune out or it was this one, but you really have to be careful. Your worst enemy in this mission is the helicopter. The helicopter, you always have to know where the helicopter is. You see that I'm always, when I'm on the outside, I'm always rotating the camera to know where the fucking helicopter is. See? The helicopter sees you immediately. If it flashes you with his flashlight, whatever, it's not really a flashlight, like the light of the fucking helicopter, Jesus Christ, it's going to see you immediately. You don't have time to hide. So there goes my night vision. It just ended. When you are crawling through bushes like I am now, you are extra hidden. Just that the game doesn't tell you in numbers, but if you read the guide, it actually tells you in numbers. In the bushes you are like 30% plus hidden, and when you are prone like this and playing dead into the bushes is 90 to 100%, depends on the camouflage that you have and if it is day or night. and if you're running, it's minus 60%. Did you hear that right? When you're running, it's minus 60. Sorry. So yeah, really. So yeah, I'm going to full on it. See, this guy saw the guy sleeping. This can always happen. That's why I want this S rank of mine to be an improvised one, so you can learn how to play if you're having trouble, of course. I don't want to be condescending or something. I always try to not sound condescending, because I may tell you, if you're having trouble, just do like I'm doing here, and oh, that's pretty good. I did that, and I'm not trying to sound condescending, guys. This is all practice. I don't have a special gift for games or something like that, like other gamers appear to have. There is never something like that. It's just practicing. It's just getting to know the game as much as you can. That's why I can never really, I can never release a walkthrough the exact same day, and I didn't really boiling out the fucking thing, sorry. So I can never extract what? I can never play a game when it comes out and put up a walkthrough of it. I can't, because it's insane. I just got to play it. How would I ever help people? And I can't believe that the same game that some people the game say that the same day that the game releases, there are websites and YouTubers that are calling it walkthrough part 1. What do they think that it's a walkthrough, by the way? I mean, a walkthrough is not something that just shows you how to go through the game, because if you enter this space and you exit, instead of carrying Emerick like this, you carry him on the D-Walker, the robot, and you just shoot everybody, then that's great. But this is an S-rank walkthrough. How? I mean, I swear to fucking God, I saw S-rank walkthroughs the same day the game got released, and I'm sure you can imagine what that walkthroughs contail. I mean, a guy who just got lucky with the S rank, I just put the word walkthrough on it, and that's not at all what I'm aiming with my walkthroughs and guides. I mean, I am thinking, I'm going to say something, by the way, not related to the video, sorry. I'm probably going to start my own series of playthroughs, but it's going to be different. I don't do playthroughs. I always say that I don't do playthroughs, and that holds to be true. So it's not going to be a playthrough, but it's going to be close of it. It's going to be named probably Until I'm Bored, which is kind of funny and realistic. So what I'm going to do, and it's going to premiere sometime in the next week. What I'm going to do is just play some game that I wouldn't normally play, and do live commentary. It's going to be a live commentary always series, and I'm just going to play the game until I'm bored. And if the game is actually really good, I might even got to the end of the game by just naming it Until I'm Bored, the name of the game, part 1, part 2, part 3, but until I'm bored, guys, exactly until I'm bored. And if I get to a point that I'm truly bored and I do not wish to continue playing, then that's the end of the playthrough. And that's something new that's coming to my channel, because I wanted always to implement something quicker, because the thing is, doing walkthroughs, I always try to do walkthroughs at the same time, but it just drives me crazy, because I have a personal life that I just can't live in front of my PS4 and my PC doing walkthroughs. I just can't. That's not a thing for me. So I just wanted to introduce something that I can do quicker and be more funnier because it's going to have live commentary and reactions, which are my reactions. I'm not gonna do a show or something like that. It's just going to be me, and just going to be easier to put up in the video, so you guys can have something else but the next part of the walkthrough or something like that. It's going to premiere really soon, so if you like the idea, just check it out. And we are almost outside of this area and no one has seized me. So really important that no one sees you here, because as soon as you touch that without being seen, the ranking is over. So this is a Sahelanthropus, guys, and the first thing you want to do is run between his legs and try not to get shot, because every shot that some Sahelanthropus hits you with is going to lower your rank. It's going to penalize you for getting hurt, and if Emmerich gets hurt, it's also going to penalize you. So if you can extract Emmerich without Emmerich being shot once, it's even better. Now I'm going to bring him along with me because I just think it's faster, but if you want a safe approach to Emmerich, just leave him somewhere else, because Sahelanthropus is always going to go it's going to chase you, not Emmerich. So if you want something safer, just leave Emmerich somewhere else and hide, and when you lose Sahelanthropus, grab Emmerich and try to extract. But since you might be in another position where Emmerich is far away, it might be it might be more troublesome than it is otherwise. So some things are going to go wrong here. So I'm hitting now. I think the dog is going to get hurt, and I'm going to see this is trouble. He knows where he is at this point. So at this point I'm just saying what, and that's me and Emmerich getting hurt. That bonus is out the window, guys. It's out the fucking window. So now I have to run again. If I don't get shot from this point on, it's even better, and look how close that was. So I'm going to run, I'm going to hide in another place, and this is going to work. The funny thing is that I did this, the video name is called Escaping Sahelanthropus, and I just did it like in less than 3 minutes, and it was a perfect. He never saw me, he never shot at me or Emmerich, but of course when I'm trying to record, he goes to fucking hell. Now, even though all of this shit is happening, even though, as you can see, things are not going exactly as they should, I'm still going to get the S rank. And as I always say, when I get the S rank is the video that I'm going to publish, because I want this walkthrough to be a less linear walkthrough and a more look at how I overcome these problems that come up in my gameplay, and I still get the S rank. So now Sahelanthropus has destroyed the rock, or is going to destroy the rock that's behind me. Oh no, I lost Sahelanthropus. So yeah, he's kind of looking at me. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move towards the extraction point. Let me see if I get it here. I think he sees me. And look at this fucking bullshit. Yeah, he sees me now. Look at this fucking bullshit right here. I'm like, look at this. There is no way he sees me. He just saw me. He saw me. He knows where I am. What's that? How? Did you guys saw how I was hidden behind that fucking rock? Basically, this fight, this hide and seek piece of fucking shit is another of the dumb fucking ideas that Hideo Kojima did with this game. And it's just incredibly dumb and not fun at all. And broken even, because as you saw there, the boss, the robot, shouldn't have seen me. I was fully covered by the rock, so Whatever. The robot doesn't really hears you, by the way, if that's something that can help you. You can run through his legs and you're not going to make him go alert. As I'm going to do here, I think. It's going to start destroying rocks. Oh no, it's going to deploy those seekers. Those basically have a laser that's kind of trying to find you. And oh my god, this... Do you realize why I just hate the bosses so much? This is not, I mean, this is not fun. This is not a fun sequence. This is annoying. Not even the first time that I did this was fun. So Sahelanthropus is over here. See, he's just breaking rocks now. Random rocks that I am nowhere near them. And I can run to my helicopter because he's going to see me. So I think I'm going to wait until he comes to break this very same rock that I'm in. See that? He almost saw me there. So I see he's going to come to break this rock. And I'm going to take the time to run the fuck away. Let's see. Yeah, he kind of broke some of the rock. He haven't seen me still there. But yeah, he's coming to check it out, so I'm going to see that? I just sprinted out. And he never saw that or hear that. See, I'm going to check it out because the helicopter takes a little moment to bring himself down, which is kind of annoying. And see, Sahelanthropus still looking at that rock, so I'm going to extract as fast as I fucking can. And this is still not over because now he's going to see the helicopter. This is scripted, and you have to destroy a couple of those seekers that is going to launch that are also missiles. And then you have to kinda do a sort of quick time event when he jumps at the helicopter and you have to stop him before you reach the helicopter, because if you don't, there is see, that one's going to hit. If you don't stop him now, is reloading the checkpoint, so just shoot him in the head like I'm doing here with the mounted machine gun, and he's down. At this point he's down, luckily. And yeah, this mission is finally over, guys. So this was mission 12, Hellbound, and we'll see each other. Yeah, and we'll see each other in mission 13. Take care.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.